In 1986, John Platten made the move from South Australia and made his impact immediately. Against Carlton, of all teams, he was in best on-field mode. The Rat, with 14 kicks and 12 hand passes, had settled right in.
He does. He goals. I think some of the Hawthorn fans are about to say, welcome John Platten, good night Carlton.
The next week it was Michael Byrne thrust into the spotlight. He'd kicked the match winner against North.
The chance now for Byrne to mark. He's got it. Oh, he's only about 35 metres out from goal, directly in front. And can he get it? Because if he kicks this goal, he's already kicked two. It would just about give the game to Hawthorn.
On replay, a fine mark. Crocker doing everything he could to try and punch the ball away, but Byrne in better position.
The odds against Michael Byrne. He kicked 3 last week. He doesn't often do that. He's kicked 2 tonight, so this is the most crucial one of them all. He's got it, has he? Away to the goal umpire. Byrne likes it. It's a goal.
After the failures of 1985, Jeans was made full-time coach, and the club appointed Michael Tuck to lead the side. He'd first come to notice as a 16-year-old at Berwick 16 years earlier. At 32, some thought he was in the twilight of his career. How wrong they were.
Tuck, probably Hawthorn's best player. The captain has done a fine job. Needed a few mates. Ayres shot might go through. Has it? Yes, it's a goal. So 2 goals.
For the second season in a row, Hawthorn won the night series, Platten kicking the sealer.
He gives it to Platten. A snapshot going pretty close. It'll be a goal. And put down the glasses for the 1986 flag for Hawthorn.
No Hawthorn player had won the Brownlow medal. In 61 years, they had provided a string of runners-up, but the big one had eluded the Hawks. In 1986, the mild-mannered, quiet and conservative Robert Di-Domenico changed all that. While Dipper was gaining cult status for his on-field play and off-field Don Johnson looks, the man who commanded most of the attention was the kid, Dermot Brereton. In this feature on Channel 9, Lou Richards took a look at the other side of Dermy.
A 22-year-old who's already a VFL superstar, a young businessman with a sharp head on his shoulders. It's that head that seems to cause comment wherever it bobs up. He's got dyed blonde hair, a collection of earrings and studs. He wears bracelets and chains, and if you don't mind, he runs a frock shop.
How about a jumper?
Dermot's dress shop at Somerville, on Melbourne's Mornington Peninsula, is the home base for Hawthorn's champion centre-half forward. A player who has established himself in 4 tremendous years as the key player and the best football side in the land. The locals are used to seeing Dermot in the window, fixing the displays and pushing around the dummies. He's in business with his mum, Jean, and whilst he's his most avid fan, you get the idea that she could do without the earrings and things.
If he wants to wear it, it's up to him, isn't it?
Yeah, looking at you now, Jean, I don't think you're too happy about him wearing the earring.
Oh, I'm not wrapped.
Do you go to the football of a Saturday to see Dermot play?
We never miss, Lou.
And how long have you been following Dermot?
Oh, since he was about 6.
Brereton might be a toughie in some people's eyes, but not to his mum.
Well, he's a very good son, put it like that.
Placid lad, is he?
No, he's not placid, no, but he's very good.
This is the Brereton that footy fans know, the 97-game veteran who has played in 2 premierships for the Hawks and who has starred in the last 4 VFL Grand Finals. It's astounding to think he's played in 15 finals since kicking 5 goals in his first senior game, the 1982 semi-final against North Melbourne. Brereton kicked 8 goals in the 1985 Grand Final in a losing side and holds the VFL record in the most vital match of the year. While his mum would probably like to think of Dermot as a well-balanced, loving son who was proud of the family and keen to do well, there are others around who have different views. The could-have-been champions, for example.
Now Dermot Brereton is a hood, Dermot Brereton is a hood. He had an ugly childhood and he'll never be any good. I wouldn't try to tell you as if I didn't think I should. He's your classic Aussie knucklehead, Dermot Brereton is a hood.
I don't know, I think I've always opted for something a little bit different out of the normal.
What about the hair?
I came out a few years ago, a friend of mine, he's got a shop on the highway under wraps. He said, come on, and he's one of these fellas that likes to have people walking out of their hairdressers as if they're from Mars. And he said, come on, come down here. And he I said, all right, I'll let you have a go at it. I don't like staying the same for too long. I like a bit of change, and walked out of there with virtually white hair.
Forget the flash side of Dermot Brereton. He's going to be one of the great players of the 80s. It's that dog of his that's got me worried.
In 1986, Hawthorn had finished on top of the ladder for the 4th time. In the grand final, 101,000 saw the Hawks in the big one for the 4th year in a row. From the first minutes of the game, it would be defender Gary Ayres who set the standard for toughness and determination. He would obliterate Blues danger man David Rhys-Jones. 2 goals to Buckenara late in the opening quarter set up a 25-point lead.
It's down by Dool. It's a go for Buckenara. Kicks it off the ground. It's going close. It'll bounce in for a goal. Oh, what's the fortune? That's his second.
By the 6-minute mark of the second quarter, the lead would have blown out to 37 points.
Dool in front of Dunstall. Dunstall gets in front of him, and how did he do that? Snapshot is a goal!
Dunstall kicked 3 in the 3rd quarter, and when Brereton goaled on 3-quarter time for his 4th, the game was all but over. To Gary Ayres went the Norm Smith medal, 18 kicks, 8 hand passes, and a 3rd quarter goal from 55 metres provided the perfect backdrop to a perfect day. 20 years after Allan Jeans had coached St Kilda to that first flag, he was back celebrating.